Last month, we delved into the complex world of acid reflux, what it is, what causes it, and how to manage it. And since then, we've received an outpouring of questions from our viewers, all seeking answers and advice on how to manage this uncomfortable condition. So today, we're back with a follow-up video, an acid reflux Q&A, your most pressing questions answered. We've sifted through your questions to bring you the most helpful, evidence-based answers on acid reflux. From natural remedies to lifestyle changes, we've got you covered. Before we dive in, please note that the general information provided in this video is for education purposes only and is not intended as medical advice. Your health is unique to you, and each of us is different. It's essential to consult your healthcare provider for personalized advice tailored to your specific needs. In this video, we will be addressing some of the questions we've received from our viewers and providing the corresponding answers. But before we dive into this hot topic and help clarify some common concerns about acid reflux, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel to help us reach more people. Also, make sure to click the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future videos. If you find our content helpful, consider showing your support by sending us a super thanks. Now sit back, relax, and let's get to the heart of this burning issue and clarify some common concerns about acid reflux. The topmost question we've received is from those who are experiencing some acid reflux symptoms and are seeking advice on which foods or beverages to avoid. They've heard that certain foods can trigger acid reflux symptoms, and they want to make sure they're doing everything they can to manage the issue. Well, let's help them out and explore some common dietary triggers for acid reflux. Okay, so let's start with the foods and beverages that can trigger acid reflux symptoms. First on the list are spicy or fatty foods. These can include things like hot peppers, chili, and fried foods, which can irritate the esophagus and increase acid production. Citrus fruits and juices are also a common trigger for acid reflux, as they are highly acidic and can irritate the esophagus. Tomatoes and tomato-based products, such as pasta sauce and salsa, can also be problematic for some people with acid reflux. Next up is chocolate, which contains both caffeine and a substance called theobromine, both of which can increase the production of stomach acid. Peppermint and spearmint can also trigger acid reflux symptoms, as they can relax the lower esophageal sphincter, LES, which is the muscle that separates the stomach from the esophagus. Carbonated beverages, including soda and sparkling water, can cause bloating and increase pressure on the LES, leading to reflux. Coffee and tea, both regular and decaffeinated, are also common triggers for acid reflux. Both contain caffeine, which can stimulate acid production and relax the LES. Alcohol is another common trigger, as it can relax the LES and increase acid production. Finally, fried or greasy foods as well as garlic and onions can also contribute to acid reflux symptoms. But it doesn't stop there. We can also make some other lifestyle changes that can help manage acid reflux symptoms. First, it's important to eat smaller, more frequent meals, rather than 3 large meals per day. This can help reduce the amount of acid in your stomach at any given time. It's also important to avoid lying down for at least 2 to 3 hours after eating, as this can allow stomach acid to flow back into the esophagus. Elevating the head of your bed by 6 to 8 inches can also help prevent acid reflux symptoms during the night. And of course, maintaining a healthy weight is also important, as excess weight can put pressure on the abdomen and increase the risk of acid reflux. Quitting smoking is another important step, as smoking can irritate the esophagus and increase the risk of acid reflux. Finally, managing stress levels can also help reduce the risk of acid reflux symptoms. If your acid reflux symptoms persist despite making these lifestyle changes, it's important to talk to your doctor about other treatment options, such as medication or surgery. Alright, moving on to the next one. We've received another question from a viewer who's been dealing with acid reflux symptoms. They've been making dietary and lifestyle changes to manage their symptoms and are curious about how long it typically takes for acid reflux to go away. Most of them said that they've been making some changes to their diet and lifestyle to help manage the symptoms, but are curious about how long they can expect to be dealing with these symptoms. They said that they know that everyone's experience with acid reflux is different, but they just wanted to get a general idea of what to expect. So, while there is no one-size-fits-all answer to this question, we can offer some general information about the duration of acid reflux symptoms. In most cases, acid reflux symptoms will improve within a few weeks of making lifestyle changes or starting medication. However, some people may experience symptoms for a longer period of time, especially if they have a more severe case of acid reflux or underlying health conditions that contribute to their symptoms. It's important to note that the duration of acid reflux symptoms can vary based on a number of factors, including the severity of your symptoms, your overall health, and the effectiveness of the treatment options you're using. For example, if you're only making minor changes to your diet and lifestyle, you may not see significant improvement in your symptoms for several weeks or even months. On the other hand, if you're making more significant changes, such as adopting a low-acid diet and taking medication to reduce acid production, you may see improvement in your symptoms within a matter of days or weeks. It's also worth noting that even if your acid reflux symptoms go away completely, they can still return if you don't continue to take steps to manage your condition. This may mean continuing to avoid trigger foods and beverages, taking medication as prescribed by your doctor, and maintaining a healthy weight. However, if after all the healthy lifestyle changes, you're still experiencing acid reflux symptoms, and it continues to persist for more than a few weeks, then we highly recommend that you talk to your doctor. They can help you determine the underlying cause of your symptoms and recommend treatment options that may be more effective for your individual case. Next question is, from those who have been experiencing acid reflux symptoms from time to time, and have recently become concerned about how smoking might be affecting their symptoms. Someone also sent us a message that says, as a casual smoker, I know that smoking can have negative effects on my health, but I am not sure if it is related to my acid reflux symptoms. I find it difficult to describe what acid reflux feels like, but I can say that I often feel a burning sensation in my chest and throat, accompanied by a sour taste in my mouth. It can be quite uncomfortable, and it can sometimes make it difficult to eat or sleep. I have heard that smoking can contribute to acid reflux symptoms, and I am curious to know more about how this works. Are there any steps I can take to reduce my risk of acid reflux? I would be interested in hearing your recommendations. Okay. First, let's talk about what acid reflux is. Acid reflux occurs when the contents of the stomach, including stomach acid, flow back up into the esophagus. This can cause a burning sensation in the chest and throat, as well as a sour taste in the mouth, like what was described earlier. Acid reflux can be caused by a number of factors, including obesity, pregnancy, and certain medications. But smoking is also a known contributor to acid reflux symptoms. So how does smoking affect acid reflux symptoms? Well, there are several ways in which smoking can contribute to acid reflux. First, smoking can increase the production of stomach acid, which can exacerbate acid reflux symptoms. Additionally, smoking can relax the lower esophageal sphincter, LES, which is the muscle that separates the stomach from the esophagus. When the LES is relaxed, it allows stomach acid to flow back up into the esophagus, causing acid reflux symptoms. Also, it's worth noting that quitting smoking can have a significant impact on acid reflux symptoms. Research has shown that quitting smoking can reduce the risk of acid reflux and improve symptoms in people who already have acid reflux. So, for smokers who experience acid reflux symptoms, quitting smoking is an important step in managing your symptoms. In addition to quitting smoking, there are other steps you can take to reduce your risk of acid reflux. As mentioned earlier, these include avoiding trigger foods and beverages, eating smaller meals more frequently, and avoiding lying down for at least 2 to 3 hours after eating. Elevating the head of your bed by 6 to 8 inches can also help prevent acid reflux symptoms during the night. And of course, it is highly important to talk to your doctor if you are experiencing acid reflux symptoms. They can give you specific advice about your symptoms and any lifestyle changes or treatments that may be appropriate for your individual case. Your doctor can also help you determine the underlying cause of your symptoms and recommend the best course of action for managing them. Next one is a question if acid reflux can lead to more serious health problems. It says, I know that acid reflux can be uncomfortable and inconvenient, but I'm not sure if it's something I should be more worried about. I've been making some changes to my diet and lifestyle to help manage my symptoms, but I want to make sure I'm doing everything I can to protect my long-term health. Well, while acid reflux can be uncomfortable and inconvenient, it is usually not a serious health problem in and of itself. That said, there are some potential complications that can arise from chronic acid reflux. One of the most common is esophagitis, which is inflammation of the esophagus. Over time, chronic acid reflux can damage the lining of the esophagus and cause inflammation, which can lead to discomfort and difficulty swallowing. Another potential complication of acid reflux is Barrett's esophagus, which is a condition in which the cells in the lining of the esophagus change in response to repeated exposure to stomach acid. While Barrett's esophagus itself is not harmful, it can increase the risk of esophageal cancer. Esophageal cancer is a rare but serious complication of chronic acid reflux. The risk of developing esophageal cancer from acid reflux is relatively low, but it is still important to be aware of the potential risk. In addition to these potential complications, chronic acid reflux can also have a negative impact on your quality of life. It can interfere with your ability to sleep, eat, and participate in daily activities, and it can be a source of anxiety and stress. Moving on to the next one, This one goes, I've been experiencing acid reflux symptoms, and I'm curious to know if there are any natural remedies that could help me manage my symptoms. I'm interested in exploring natural remedies. Okay, so, like what we mentioned earlier, acid reflux occurs when the contents of the stomach, including stomach acid, flow back up into the esophagus. This can cause a burning sensation in the chest and throat, as well as a sour taste in the mouth. While there are medications and other treatments that can help manage acid reflux symptoms, some people may be interested in exploring natural remedies as well. One natural remedy that has been shown to be effective for some people with acid reflux is chamomile tea. Chamomile has anti-inflammatory properties and may help reduce inflammation in the esophagus. Drinking chamomile tea after meals may also help soothe the digestive system and reduce the risk of acid reflux symptoms. Another natural remedy that may be helpful for some people is ginger. Ginger has anti-inflammatory properties and can help reduce inflammation in the digestive system. Some people find that drinking ginger tea or adding fresh ginger to their meals can help reduce the risk of acid reflux symptoms. In addition to chamomile and ginger, there are several other natural remedies that may be helpful for people with acid reflux. These include slippery elm, which can help coat and soothe the lining of the esophagus and may also help reduce inflammation in the digestive system. Slippery elm can be taken in supplement form or made into a tea by steeping the inner bark of the slippery elm tree in hot water for a few minutes. Aloe vera juice is also another great natural remedy. Drinking aloe vera juice may also help soothe the digestive system and reduce the risk of acid reflux symptoms. This is due to aloe vera's anti-inflammatory properties. In addition, there are also some foods that may help reduce acid reflux symptoms by neutralizing stomach acid. These include oatmeal, a low-acid food that can help reduce inflammation in the digestive system. Bananas are also great for acid reflux. They are a low-acid fruit that can help neutralize stomach acid. Melons are also low-acid fruits that can help reduce inflammation in the digestive system. And of course, leafy greens such as kale and spinach are low-acid vegetables that can help reduce inflammation in the digestive system. It's worth noting that while natural remedies can be effective for some people, they may not work for everyone. It's also important to talk to your doctor before trying any new remedies or supplements, especially if you are taking medication or have underlying health conditions. So, if you are interested in exploring natural remedies for acid reflux, it may be helpful to work with a healthcare professional who can help you develop a personalized plan for managing your symptoms. This may include dietary changes, lifestyle modifications, and the use of natural remedies and supplements. That's all for today's video. I hope you found this information helpful, and please let us know if you have any other questions or concerns. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more healthy natural remedies. And if you have other suggestions or stories to share about acid reflux, please share them with our community in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we wish you a healthy and happy day.